Hello, and welcome back to Spooky Mary Plays Pokemon Showdown. I have 4 quick games for you. I actually don't know what's going to happen in these games. These are all random, so I'm going to give commentary on them as I go. These games are played sometimes in the last 3 months, and I saved them for whatever reason. So here we go. Whoa, so I lead Palmot. That's pretty good, getting a Nuzzle. So again, like, I have no idea why I saved these games. It's usually because of like some ridiculous moment, or maybe I just played really well, maybe I played really badly. I save games for a variety of reasons, so I have about like 50 random games to get through. So I figure I'll do like 4 per short episode, and I'll do like a series, and I'll do one of these every day for like a week, and then I'll have no more random games. And I see these with like music, like battle music, like doodle 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 doodle, and then it's just like the same shitty remixes on all these like same shitty battle channels. But I want to actually give like commentary because I think I'm at least somewhat interesting. I'd like to think so, anyways. So Dunsparce is one of my like favorite Pokemon. Like even to lose against, it's just like it's so funny. So you see me type lol, because I just think it's so great. Like Serene Grace as an ability says that I think it's a 30% chance more to trigger an ability, but I could be wrong on that. But I know that it has to do with triggered abilities and in increasing the percentage that they will trigger. And so it's paralyzing me and using flinch moves. And I'm over here paralyzed, dark pulsing it, and I get a crit and I get a flinch. So it's kind of like reverse karma. Vuluza is pretty good. Now, it was really risky what he just went for here because if I don't get the paralyze here, which I did, then I basically win because I would have just gone Dark Pulse, and it's a water psychic type, as you can see. So he goes pure psychic and just outright kills me, and that's probably the end of the game, right? That's what I'd be thinking. And he leaves. I guess he came back. So I get the paralyze, which is extremely lucky. Obviously, I die. That move that he's using does have a high critical hit ratio. That's the whole point of it. I get so greedy. That is basically like a Hail Mary move, and it worked. So, pretty good. I don't think I was Focus Sash here. Orthworm's a fun Pokemon. I'm not sure I have like a huge fondness for it. Like, I kind of wish like Onyx had its ability, like Earth Eater. Colossal's pretty good. It's got Flame Body, so. But here's the thing, like Kricketune is so weak, and it already served its purpose. That was such a good switch to Dreadnought. So Steam Engine raises the speed to maximum when hit by a water type move. Ooh, that's a really good move actually. So none of the rest of his Pokemon. So he has Flame Body, so he didn't have Steam Engine. So I'm burned, and I'm kind of screwed here. So I type no. LOL. Body Press is a physical fighting type move, so I'm weak to it because rock. So he uses Shed Tail, which I'm not so sure that was actually a good move. But we'll see how it plays out. Maraudon's like one of the best Pokemon in the entire bracket. It's pretty broken. But because I'm faster, I should have been able to break that substitute, but because I'm burned, I can't. Because it lowers my attack. So I get Electro Drifted. And of course, I really only have one move here to go for, and that's Revival Blessing. And I revive my Koraidon. I'm not really sure why he switched. I think that was kind of a panic switch, perhaps. But I think it was actually a throw. I think I had lost this game. So, Poltegeist, even if it goes for Shell Smash, because it's already paralyzed, like, yes, it boosts its attack, but I'm not super worried. As long as I'm fast, I can sweep it. And I throw that, the web, because I know it's going to be important. Like, if I live this next hit, which maybe I will, maybe I won't, then I should be faster and I should win. So that's quite the comeback, and maybe a bit of a throw from their part. So that's probably why I saved this game. Get destroyed. Alright, let's go to the next one. That was a wild game. Alright, here we go. So I lead Bronzong. Well, I don't lead Bronzong. I'm given Bronzong to lead with. and he tricks me, and that's really bad for me because like I'm trying to set up. I'm not trying to like get Choice Scarf. But the Choice Scarf plays to my favor because I mean look how hard that hit. Oh, it's Choice Specs rather, not Scarf. So it boosts my attack power, and like you see, like I'm just like absolutely destroying him. Even a Bitter Blade is not going to be good enough. And I'm definitely willing to make that trade. I think I may be double resistant there. Yeah, I'm double resistant there, I think. I like its little icon, little like chibi icon here. Steam Eruption is an upgraded Scald. It's kind of its signature move. I think it's like a 30% chance to burn, but it's got a higher base power than Scald. And Scald's not in this generation, obviously. So Gardevoir switching in here is pretty good. I have to go Flamethrower, obviously. Or, ooh, Sludge Bomb, I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty good. And this gives me another defensive play if I live, but the special defense drop makes it confusing if I'll live or not. So I go defensive, and then I have Arceus, which is like pretty stacked. He says Arceus, I said Arceus. It's pretty broken. It looks like he has like maybe a UU team here, and it looks like I have an Uber's team, so that may be why I saved this game. I just think it's so goofy. He has no answer to this. I mean, this is just playing with his food. I say he's stacked as fuck, and it is. I mean, this is really like it's totally unfair. Like the team building here is just like I have basically one quasi Uber and one actual Uber. Back to NU. We Ubers. This is bullshit. He's not wrong. It's bullshit. The Defiant's kind of cool there. It's obviously useless because it's a special attacker, but it is kind of interesting. Like, what if, right? Like, what if you gave it a special or a non-special move? Now, that Defiance is actually a lot better, but because he's already burned, I'm just, like, not concerned, and I'm faster, so he's basically swept at this point. So I had Kilowattrel. I kind of like Kilowattrel. And yeah, this game was basically over. Pretty silly. Alright, we'll do one more. So I lead with this Skewel. Well, I don't lead, but... So Skewel's kind of cool because, like, it doesn't take damage here. The Ice Face ability, now it's kind of like it gives me more speed. And he also gets more speed, which is very interesting to note. But I'm a little faster. So I get the Ice Spin. And then I die. Which kind of sucks. Not the trade that I would have loved, but not the worst. Bring in Dondoofus. Dondozo is like so good. It's like honestly one of the best new mons. I think it has a move based on its like curly thing that hangs down off its like bottom. I think it's called Order Up. And it's based on the type of mustache kind of like beard that it has. It's pretty goofy. Narnikuna is actually a huge risk here. Nice freeze dry, that's why it's a risk. They go Screamtail, that's kind of interesting, but... So that crit's actually really helpful because, like, that did 56 as a crit. So that would have been, like, barely anything as non-crit, and I really needed that damage against the Screamtail. So he goes double screens, and I realize that I can just stall through this because it can't do enough damage to me, and it threatens to put... It forces Articuno in. And at this point, like, I'm thinking, like, why am I going to switch? Like, it's a physical attacker. At worst, it's going to try to, like, paralyze me. But yeah, I can't. So I do end up switching out because I'm also trying to just stall turns. Ooh, I got the poison. That's pretty good. So I go back to Dondozo, mostly to stall. And I'll probably double switch here. I know myself pretty well. Oh, I go Fairy type. That's kind of cool, actually. It removes the effectiveness of his moves. Or I guess her moves. Or their moves. And the haze is fine because, like, I'm not really trying to boost my stats. I'm trying to stall the screens. And they're still taking poison chips, so it's fine. King Gambit's not really that huge of a threat. Like, obviously Ironhead's a huge threat, but I can also switch right out to, like, Go-Goat or to Typhlosion still. It's been a crazy game. A lot of switches, a lot of crazy stuff going on. Earthquake just didn't cut it. So I should go for Milk Drink here, actually. Oh, I'm so good. Again, I haven't played this in like months, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just like spectating the same as you are. That's a good switch to Articuno, actually. And I had to go for it because, like, even if Articuno's in, like, whatever, it roosts, that's fine. Oh, I have Zoroark. Oh, that's cool. Iron Hands, huh? So that was a super effective attack, but because I'm heavy, it doesn't really do much because it's based on the weight. So that was like a base power 20. Because Dondozo is also very heavy, and it measures the difference between the weights. Like, if the heavier Pokemon goes against, like, Skitty on Wailord action, basically. That Encore is frustrating, but not game-ending, because he has to switch out. Like, he can either keep endlessly Encoring me, which is, like, fine, or, yeah, he has to switch. And so, anticipating that switch, I go Cyclizar. I thought that was Zoroark. That was really weird. That was very strange. I gotta back that up. What was up with that? That's weird. That's super weird. I'm not really sure what it was doing with that. That must just be like a glitch in the way that it's saved. Yo, Fairy Dondozo is so good. Like, just the typing alone, like, look at all the switches. Like, imagine if I had like spikes or rocks up. Like, really any type of entry hazards here would just make this game like entirely different, but I have no setters. That Iron Head is a little too powerful, but thankfully it was, I think, Life Orbed. Yeah, it was Life Orbed. Articuno is a huge threat here, but not to Dondozo. Yet probably not the stall that I would want to make even with leftovers. Ooh, the flinch is huge there. It's the difference between it healing and stalling at another poison and potentially stalling another Roost PP. So it's not a huge difference, but it is frustrating. So this forces a defensive position. It forces him to go Roost, and also allows me kind of like, not a free switch, but a switch. And going for a defensive play there may not be the best idea, but it seems to work. Especially because he did go for Roost again, so I get one shot at this. He says, bruh. I go back to Dondozo. This game's ridiculous. I can see why I saved this. Okay, that's a throw. He should have gone. So you see how it did more than... he was faster. Yeah, that's a throw. Because that's a 95% chance that he kills Dondozo that turn. And I'm not really sure why he went for Roost other than Panic. So that should be the end of the game. Because that was his only chance to kill me, and now that I'm full health again, there's no way he's going to chip. So yeah, bit of a throw. And I think this is like 1600s bracket. That's usually where about I'm at. Recently, I started making it more to the 17 and even like crawling towards the 1800s, but I don't think I've broken the 1800 threshold. I've definitely broken like 1750, but I don't think I've gone above that. 200 speed. No trick room. I don't know what I mean by that. And so he's pressuring me. So I am definitely low on, Pokemon power here. And remember, this thing has Haze, but every time he uses Haze, I heal 14%. Because I healed 7% last time and 7% this time, so it's 14 total. And then I can just keep boosting, and then I get another. So that's 21 total, and we're back where we started. So now it forces him to play, basically I'm just trying to Toxic Stall him out of Roosts. Because again, he threw. He should have killed me with Air Slash when he had the chance. And yeah, bit of a throw. I'm not really sure that was the right move versus playing defensively, but it probably was actually. Because I still have Go-Goat left, and Go-Goat's like at like 10%, yeah. But Go-Goat is faster. And Go-Go being faster there is pretty relevant because it means I can stall against really anything, yeah. Scream Tail again. This thing doesn't hit hard enough. It just doesn't. So going for Milk Drink there is like, it's pretty safe. It's like you're either going to die and you lose, or you get it and you win. Let's see if he goes for his Sword Dance. Nope, Stomping Tantrum. That's definitely the right move. Sword Dance would have been a total throw. So I get Encored, but the thing is like, it doesn't matter. Like, once I'm Encored, yeah, he can't do anything about it because he's Life Orbed. So he only gets a certain amount of attacks. I actually think probably like Headbutt is the right choice here because he has to go for flinches, which he's getting. It's probably Serene Grace. Yeah, probably Serene Grace. Because otherwise it would not trigger that much. So yeah, pretty wild game there. Oh, that's extremely low bracket. That's only 1200s bracket. Yeah, no wonder he made a bit of a mistake. I'm not sure why the bracket was so low there. These are very old games. So the start of it is pretty goofy because I used up his White Herb immediately with my Intimidate. So he didn't get a chance to do it, and then I just went directly for Thunderwave. Yeah, this is going pretty well for me. Like, go ahead and heal your stupid teapot. I'm still getting my spikes up. And actually, that's pretty good. So we kind of even out here. I mean, I still have, well, not really. I still have 3 spikes up. That's kind of huge. But yeah, Coalfish was a bit of a sack there. I should have probably kept that for Intimidate. Of course, in retrospect, like, I can't see my team, so I don't really know what the team is. Lurantis has Contrary. That's why it gets the boost of special attack from the move. So I won with Lurantis last round. Ooh. And when I say last round, I mean like the round before I played, not this round. Like, you haven't seen it, like, obviously. Iron Head, that's pretty good. Iron Thorns. Popped my balloon. That's pretty rude. So this is a pretty big problem because, like, what do I do against this? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess Golduck for Psyshock, maybe? Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's so bad. What a terrible miss. LOL, okay. That's when I rage. I'm like, LOL, okay. So we even. Oof, another miss. Getting robbed here. Thankfully, Vespa Queen is, it looks like, quad resist. Wait, does Bug resist fighting? I don't really remember. Yeah, it does, because I got rid. Oh, maybe not. That was weird. It didn't show flying for a second. It looked like I had Terrid, but I didn't. This dude's name is Joe Mama Smoke Crack. Smokes Crack. It's pretty funny. Let's go Lurantis. You can do it. Let's go Lurantis. Don't let this Moodsdale bully you. He's throwing rocks at you. Mimikyu, huh? Mimikyu always does the same thing. It always goes for sword dance, but like, not sure that's the best move. Lurantis is very, very defensive though. It's not showing its stats, but I promise you it is. Like, yeah, look at that. It lived through that. That's crazy. That's stab too. That's a ghost type stab move. Now remember, we're faster than Moodsdale. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We lost. That was a good game though. Alright, last one. Thanks for joining, guys. We'll do another one of these soon. Actually, I can probably zoom in on this one, right? Yeah. Oops, sorry. There we go. Hoop is so good. Hyperspace Fury, I think, goes through abilities or screens. I may be wrong on that. I forgot about Levitate. This is back when I was like terrible. Oh, wait. This is back when I was terrible. No way. I was so shocked by that. I was like, no shot. I forgot that. So you actually can't. You can hit ground types with glare, but yeah, you can't hit. Yeah, this is back. This is low brackets. These are all months ago. Yeah, guys, thanks for joining, and we'll be back another time.